Hello guys, it's your boy Forex Prince again on another video. In this video I'm going to teach you how to install your latest legacy bot into your MT4 terminal. Without wasting time, let's get into this video. So first things first, you have to go to your MT4 platform. I don't know what type of MT4 platform you have, but I have the IG trading terminal or MT4 platform. So let's go to file, go to your data folders, and I'm using a Windows, by the way. Then you go to MQL4, you scroll down and go to experts. This is basically where you are going to put your bot. I don't know where you have your robot currently, but mine is actually in my downloads on my PC. So where is the legacy bot? Let's look for it. So legacy bot version 1. I'm going to copy it, then I go back and paste it in the experts. So as you can see, it's in the expert currently. It's known as legacy bot version 1. So I have to refresh the experts for it to be visible. If you don't refresh your experts, it won't be visible. So just make sure you actually refresh it. And then after that, you have your robot currently like that, like it's actually in your MT4 platform. So after that, let me just take this away for a moment. Let me just bring my watch list to the screen so that you can also see it. Market watch. Let's say, for example, you want to place your robot on gold, for example. So you are going to open your chart window. This bot actually works on M15 and 1 day time frame, so you can use it on the 15-minute time frame or on the 1 day time frame, but for now let me just place it on the 15-minute. As you know, this version 1 actually trades currency pairs. This includes the major currency pairs, excluding the JPY or Japanese yen pairs. So yeah, so let's look for that bot in my experts. Legacy bot version 1, here it is. You just drag it to your screen, or you drag it to the windows. After that, you go to your commons and then you allow all this shit. And after that, go to your inputs. This is where I want to teach you a bit of what you'll expect from the bot. Here where it says volume percentage, the bot is actually risking 1% per trade currently. So that means that for every trade that is opened by the bot, it's using pending orders. For every pending order that is opened, it will only use 1% of that particular account balance. It can also be changed if you want to risk more. Let's say, for example, you want to risk 10% of your account. You can actually do that and just change it up real quick. But for me, I'll just stick with 1% per trade or per pending order. And here you get your stop loss in pips. Currently it's at 40 pips. Here you get your take profits at take profits in pips, and it's at 200 pips. And here you'll get your volume percentage again, and this is for the sells. There are actually two. This one is for the buys and this other one for the sells. So whenever you change the lot size or the percentage to be risked in the account, make sure that you change for both volume percentage. You have to make sure that you change for both sells and buys. Yep. And here you got the stop loss in pips again. This is for the sells. As you can see, there are actually two. These are actually for buys and the other one for sell signals. So you have to make sure you change them up both if you really want to change them up. And here is the tricky part. I'm sure that most people will want to know what's going on here. This is actually the trailing stop. The trailing stop. You have to like trail your profits. So what this basically means is for every 15 pips, the bot will place a stop loss or a trailing stop at 10 pips into profits. When it's actually in 35 pips in profits, it will place its stop loss at 30 pips in profits, just the same way as the other remaining places where the bot will place its pending order, like its trailing stop. So currently it's running on default. It's actually working nicely the way it is, but if there's somebody who might perhaps want to like take away the pending orders, want to take away the trailing stop, you can just clear this. You can clear it all, and then the bot won't be using any trailing stop. So that means it won't cut your profits, and also that means that you'll be at more risk of being caught by a reversal. So this is actually just for protection, just to protect your profits so that you cannot lose your money in case market price reverses. So after that, then you are done. You just have to press OK. After pressing OK, you will see waiting for tick, then it will start working. Right now it's weekend. It will not really show the working status here, but during weekdays you'll see it working. It will actually be written working here. So as you can see, the smiley face is actually smiling here in the top right corner on your chart window. In some instances it might be a frown face. The reason being, when it actually shows that frown face is when you have turned off your auto trading. That means the bot is not working, but when it's working you will see a smiley face. So with that being said, let's move on to the strategy testing results. Okay, now we are going to look at the strategy tester. A lot of people don't want to purchase a bot or use a bot without knowing how it actually performs on the strategy or the strategy tester on MT4 or either MT5. But I'm just going to show you guys how it actually works. I'm not going to use the visuals because it's going to take much longer if I use the visuals, but I'll just show you the performance of the bot using the balance. That means everything that will be written on this graph will be based on the current amount of money that is in your balance. So let's say we are going to use $100 for now, $100 balance. We are going to test using $100. This is what most people can afford. So let's say this was the previous test that I did. So let's start the test, guys, and I'm using the daily time frame. As you can see, I'm testing gold right now. I'm testing gold. So let's start it. It's going to be a bit fast. There's certain stuff that I have to tell you guys that will be beneficial to you guys when using the robot. And the robot trades once per day. It trades once per day. Let's go on the graph. So as you can see, the robot is actually building up the account based on previous data that is collected from the market that is available on MT4. You can see how that curve is going. The bot is actually building up that account real quick. So let me keep quiet and let it build that account, and I'll be back to explain to you further.
don't wanna fall again. This just hurt me. Just think about it, but you hold me.
So it was a smooth graft. The growth was actually smooth. It was a smooth growth. Yep. So this test was from 1 January 2022 to 3 June 2023. So if you had that $100 back in 2021, you could have been up by over you could have been up by over 8 million. So this is actually test results from MT4. This is actually test results, and this is using the most precise testing method. You can also read it here. Every tick, the most precise method based on available list time frames to generate every tick. So yep, this is the results using the bot on gold. Other things, hold on. Other things that I have to like show you as well. The drawdowns was pretty low. This is 2.54%. So that is basically not bad, guys. It's actually good. It took over 40,000, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is 40,000 profitable trades, and that's awesome, guys. So for now we are going to test out a currency pair. Let's use what can we use here? Let me just see what we can use. Okay, let's say GDP Audi. We are going to use that for now. That is the British pound against the Australian dollar. So let's try that out for now and see the results it gives us. And we are using the daily time frame. Test period is from from the 1st of January 2022 until the 6th of the 3rd of June 2023. It started with a drawdown and then it started spiking back up with a smooth growth. Let's see what it does. So on a possible scenario, guys, let's say for example you actually start on a particular trading day, like let's say the bot has actually grown the account to this stage here, and then when you start that particular day there's a loss. That don't basically be saddened by that, because sometimes the bot might take losses on a particular day and then it starts making back that money. So just make sure that your account size has enough to deal with the drawdowns. When your account size is enough to deal with the drawdowns, then you're good, because in the long run you'll benefit from the robot. As you can see, this is a currency pair, guys. So I just wanted to show you guys that the bot can basically work on both gold and currency pairs. Yep. So yep, let's see how this goes. Let it play. Let me just leave it to do its thing.
There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you. Not doing well, don't know where you are, 'cause you're not here. It's been way too long. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would. every night. Love to hear your voice, not sleeping well. And I know that you're right, but you should know it. You've been gone for way too long now. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would. Even if you're gone, I won't forget you. You're all I know, what I need, and that ain't changing. And even if you're gone, I will remember. You're all I know.
Yeah, let's look at the results using the robot on a currency pair. So yep, in the duration of about a year, it's a duration of about a year and 6 months. These are the current results. We actually have the bot actually made $1,949, and its drawdowns was 5.20%. That is basically low on a $100 account. That is pretty low. And let's look at the graph. It actually grew quite nice. So as you can see here, there was some kind of drawdown. I'm anticipating a spike back up very soon, and I'm actually lucky to have made this strategy at this particular time, because when that spike happens, I'll be using the bot on my live account. So these are the results, guys. Some questions that most of you might ask: should we use the bot on all the recommended pairs? If you are actually using the bot on all the recommended pairs, just make sure that you have enough capital to deal with the drawdowns, because as you can see, there are some drawdown days and then it spiked back up, drawdown days, and I'm expecting it to spike back up. So just make sure that you have enough capital if you want to place it on all the recommended pairs. And that's basically it, guys. With that being said, I'm your boy Forex Prince. See you on another video. For any questions or anything that might be complicated that you don't understand, just send me a message either on Facebook or Telegram if you are in the group already. That are actually free resources. I'm always on my Telegram and on my Facebook, so I'll be delighted to answer to any inquiries regarding the robot. So for those of you that don't have the bot, you can basically just go on my Facebook. I got a link to my website, and on my TikTok as well, I have my link to the website as well. And on Telegram, that is where I'm mostly active. You can actually just get me there so that I can send you the link to the website. Without being said, adios.